All right, guys. So it's April 26th, day 29. Leaving Tri-Corner Shelter, headed towards Davenport Gap Shelter. And it should be like about a 14-mile day. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's drizzly, rained all night. Stayed in the tent. Shelter was full, as y'all know, from looking at the last video. So, nonetheless, we will see what kind of sights we're gonna see, which might be a little bit like it was yesterday. And looking forward to getting out of the Smokies. Kind of like another mile mark, you know. So, heels feeling a little sore this morning. I'm gonna try wearing my hoodie. You know, the hoodie I wear? I'm gonna try wearing that because I still got this rash on my back. I'm thinking maybe it's the shirt that I'm wearing. You know, my sun hoodie that I wear every day. And I washed it, so it should be good to go. I mean, I don't know. So something doesn't feel right, and so I thought, well, we are going to change church today. See how far I can go with it. Oh, all right, guys. Let's see what the rest of the day holds. Laters. This one. Oh, record some of what I'm seeing. I think this place got freaking bombed or something. Now look. All these root balls. Holy moly. Oh, holy moly. I wonder if this part of Halloween. I don't know what it is. But hey guys, as you can see, I put my sun hoodie on. And I took the pullover off. And marine gear off. My little frog top. I wake up in the morning and I'm kind of cold and everything. That pullover feels good to have on. Once I get going, I knew I was gonna have to pull it all off. I thought it was gonna help me with maybe a different material back there. Then I started thinking, all right, so maybe I got my shoulder straps too tight and it's causing no airflow back there. I don't have anything in my pack. I bet I got maybe 23 pounds less. I got one meal and I ditched a bunch of stuff. I bet I ditched a pound of stuff at Gatlinburg. So, anyways, I've been hiking along thinking, I'm like, I'm having a hard time coming up with stuff to talk about. Oh, great. I gotta get over this obstacle. Alright, so let's get over this thing. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. One hand, one trekking pole. You guys can help me. Okay, I guess y'all can understand that interruption. All right, so I feel like I'm having a hard time coming up with not stuff to talk about, but just letting things flow. Like, you know, just when I feel like I want to say something, I just say it and it kind of just flows and everything's cool. I don't know how many times I pull the camera out or my phone. I want to record something. And then it's like, oh. So, I don't know, I guess with the days coming, I'm getting to a point where I may be refocusing on maybe why I'm doing the trail, or not why I'm doing the trail. Just something to that realm. I just can't figure out what it is. I feel like I've been doing miles. Maybe it's being away from the guys, not having a tramley to be silly with and hang out with, which is cool. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Nothing to the point where I'm like, I want to get off the trail. This is like, nothing like that. Not like that kind of stuff. So, just don't know if I'm coming up with content that maybe I want to express, so that I can look back and know how I was feeling during that time, or maybe what I was going through. You know. So, anyways, see, that's where I'm at. All right, I'll get back. So I'm still just so stoked by how all those people took all that time to build those rocks up so that the path could continue. I think that's just, God, it must have been a lot of man hours. Whew. So I was talking to some of the section hikers this morning. They were talking about how they were going to go to Davenport Gap. And I think they left their vehicle there, or they're going to shuttle back to Fontana, which is where they left their vehicle. But nonetheless, if you were to do a section hike from Newfound Gap, leave your vehicle at Gatlinburg, shuttle up to Newfound Gap, go all the way to Davenport, get yourself shuttled back to Gatlinburg. You could probably do that in 4 days. And there's no major uphills or anything crazy to really kill you or anything. Probably some really nice views. The weather's nice. And anyways, it just seems like it'd be a good little cool section hike. Blow down here. Check out this blowdown. Holy moly. I haven't even had a chance to get in here and clean this one up. That sucker got snapped like a freaking toothpick. Let's see what else is up here. check out all the blowdowns here. Look at this thing. That takes up my whole freaking screen. Head that way. So you gotta check out this blowdown. Here's this tree. And you gotta go down this way. And then there's another massive blowdown right there. All these white flowers. Isn't that just cool looking? See what our started up that hill back there from where that sign was at. Whoa. Look at these blowdowns. The Sawyers. They're busy over on this side of the ridge. Oop. That reminds me, I took a fall coming down that hill, the last hill. Slipped on a rock, right foot slipped underneath me. I went sideways into the side of all the brush on the right-hand side. It was all good. It was cushiony. My right wrist took the brunt of it. Ooh. So check out this root ball. You get to walk over the top of it. Once was the trail, and now is the trail. You can see there's no sights to see. Yeah. All right. Oop, don't fall over. Look at this. So, starting my descent down into Davenport Gap shelter. So it's all downhill from here, but I a couple of days ago, coming into Gatlinburg, I'd collected a little piece of flatwood. Because you know my name, I'm Mentos, right? And I'm gonna take this. I was gonna mail it because I mailed a bunch of other stuff back in Gatlinburg to Cheney. I was gonna mail this piece of wood, and then later on, I was gonna paint a white blaze on it, kind of put it somewhere here on my Appalachian Trail memento stuff. Well, when I was hiking, I needed my knee brace, so stopped on the trail, unloaded my pack, found my knee brace, put it all on. What up? You calling chickens?
Owls.
Owls.
I know they're out right now.
Oh, all right.
There's a lot of owls out right now.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
You're cool. All right, y'all have a good hike.
Thanks, you too.
All right, Roger. So where's that? Oh, so when I packed everything back up, I'd even stuck this piece of wood in an old stuff sack that I used for my sleeping bag, because I don't use a stuff sack for my sleeping bag. I just shove it down in my bag liner, basically. Everything just shoves in the bag liner. So, anyways, so yeah, freaking left it on the side of the trail somewhere. So somebody found a stuff sack with a piece of wood in it. So, anyways, so found me another piece of wood, and which made me think about, cool, now I don't have to carry this thing for 130 days, because that won't be the answer. So I get into Standing Bear tomorrow, and then on the 30th I had Tanya already mail a resupply into Hot Springs called Elmer Sunnybrook Inn. It's an old historic home that they let hikers stay in. So I had a package mailed there. Well, I called and got a reservation, so I got me a room for the 30th. And he goes, I mentioned about my package being mailed there. He says, all of our packages are mailed to the post office, etc. Oh, but you know what I think I just found out? I think that post office, dang it. That post office doesn't mail out, it just receives. Ugh. Well, maybe there's somewhere in town that mails out. I just thought about that. That's why I was talking to y'all. But anyways, so found me another piece of wood. So yeah. Let's check it out. Look what I just came across. Oh, look at that. See, I just came from there, which you can't see nothing where the tower's at. And then you come here, it's like, wow. Look at that. That's so cool. There's that thing. Hey guys, so 1.9 miles to Davenport Gap. Been traveling with Admiral, taking a little break here. We got almost 2 miles to go, and then we are done for the day. He's been a wealth of information. He is a section hiker. He's done a lot of different sections, and he's just knocking out a few sections as his job field allows him to do different sections, which is pretty cool. So anyways, we came from that direction, and we are headed that direction, and the sun is out, and it's not rainy. I just need to get to camp so I can take my shoes off and get them dried out and dry my socks off, and I need to pick up that piece of trash too. All right, guys, we'll see you down the trail. Oh, I see the shelter. Looks like it's down there. It's a heck of a log. Cut. Well, guys, I just came from that direction. The trail goes that way, and I'm headed to the shelter, which is down this way. So let's see how far we got. I could probably edit some of this. All right, guys, made it to the shelter, Davenport Gap Shelter. Oh, I thought I heard some people here. I guess there's nobody here. Well, that's surprising, because I know there's supposed to be a mess load of... Ain't nobody in here. It's even got a cage. Water source, boil low water, toilet areas that way. All right. Okay. All right, well, I'll get settled in and try to see if I can find me a tent spot. And I don't see any places for a tent. Whoa. All right, laters. Beautiful area.